Well, good morning, knife nuts. Well, true story. I did this video yesterday, and it took about 2.5 to 3 hours to edit it all out for a 5-minute video. And I shot it in 4K. This is my good camera. But shot it, edited it, uploaded it to YouTube. Said it was uploaded. I come back, check YouTube, see if it's on there. There's a big black screen, and I go back to my Filmora, which I edit with, and for some reason YouTube come back and it corrupted my files and it deleted every single file I had, so I had to reshoot this video. But it's March 2020 and I'm going to go show you what's on the bench. Let's go. I think this video is cursed. I want to start here as soon as I walk in the shop and turn it on, start recording. Battery dies. It's just one thing after another trying to film this video. But yeah, I'm going to show you what's on the bench here, and something else don't happen. I'm getting some feedback, some messages and everything, how to get one of my knives once they're finished. Well, the webpage will be built by the time I get done doing this batch of knives, and I'll be posting them on Instagram at House Knives, and on my Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. I don't do Facebook. It's just too many people with your business. So, too much drama. Try to stay away from that. So, Facebook's me. Geesh, I can't get anything done. But anyways, yeah, I was saying, I'll be posting on YouTube also. I'll be doing videos from knives when they get finished, and got a pretty good batch here that I'll be working on. And let me redo the tripod here and try to get you some shots of some stuff that I'm working on. I've been doing a lot. I've only did one video in the last couple weeks, so this is always interesting to see. So I'm gonna let you take a look down here at the work I've been doing. Been a busy beaver. Well, all right, we turned the camera around here, and as you can see from my tray here, I've got quite a few in the process of being finished. Some of these are heat treated, some of these need surface ground and heat treated right here. I'm just going to give you an update. There's some new knives in here. First off, let me start with this knife that I shot a video the other day. These are going to be heat treated this weekend. This knife feels absolutely incredible in the hand. It's got a bump in the contour right here, and your hand just lays up in it. And the blade shape, I try to make this blade a dual blade. Doesn't matter what grind I put on it, it's gonna work because of the blade shape. It's got enough belly for skinning if you want to use it for skinning, but it'd be a great bushcraft knife with a Scandi grind on it, or a saber, or you can do a high full flat grind on it and use it for hunting, because I think I'll make one of these for myself for this fall. This one happened to be brown, coyote brown, earth brown, and black combined, and I put an orange liner on it. That's going to be a cool looking knife. I got 3 others I also did. It's the same pattern. I like to do them in 4s or 5s. And I had this this knife. This is ready to go ahead and grind. This is surface ground there. That knife right there is just a straight up bushcraft knife. It's no holds barred, no. It is. I designed this knife for bushcraft, for the way the handle shape. No matter what angle you hold them in, it's not gonna poke you. I like to make my knives so they work upside down as well as they do edge down, if that makes sense to you guys. And I got 2 of them more just exactly like this. It's the same knife. These need heat treated and surface ground. And here's a little knife. This is just a handy little knife right here. It's a smaller knife. It probably is 6 inches altogether, 6 somewhere in there. But I made the handle large enough to where it fits your hand well and it holds well for a small knife. I have a couple of those. And here's a model right here that's just, I designed this knife. It's going to be a fantastic hunting knife. I'm undecided where I'm going to build one of these for myself or one of these for myself for this coming fall's bow season. I make knives, but I always end up making them one for myself and end up selling them. And here's a template to a knife. I'm gonna cut 4 or 5 of these out. This is a little knife that it's actually a useful design, even as a small knife. You put your finger and your hand in here, and it's got like people call them I don't know what you even call them, but it lays your hand can lay up in there and you can push them. You can do really close controlled cuts with this knife even though it's small. Harpoon point is what, for lack of a better term, what people call them. And this little right hip knife here I call it the Woods Rat. This knife's about 7 inches overall, 7 1/4, somewhere in there. 2.5, 3-inch blade. It's a broad bladed knife, but it's small enough and compact enough to carry it. There's a fine line between having a knife too big and it's just uncomfortable to carry, and then having it. I like small knives too. The EDC knives, they're just useful and you always pick them up and carry them because you don't know they're there. And I always argue with myself that, for lack of a better term, or for whatever you want to call it, about whether I want to make a big knife or small knife that I'm designing. But I think there's all categories for everything. I've did a couple of these knives. I haven't named it yet, but they had the same handle as the one I just showed you with a different blade on them. This one's actually heat treated. You can see my dots where I RC test them. I do along the edge. And I've did a couple of these already. Some guys on YouTube have got these. This is a switchback. This knife is just it's a hybrid type blade. It's a Skinner, but it's also got a Nussmeister style to it. But my knives are flowy, and I want them to lay in the hand well. And that's the object of it. And I had some extra steel left over that I could make a knife out of, so I made this thing right here. And I've had a lot of people comment on this knife. So, and I'm gluing some scales up here too. This is black with, I think they call it toxic green. I don't know, it's gonna be cool looking when it's done. And this knife has a drunken coffee bag or burlap micarta. It's a neat looking when it's finished. It's a bear to work though. But I thought I'd just bring you up to speed on some stuff. And I've been ultra busy with kids and functions and just what kids do. I want to get back in here and do another video, so I thought I'd do an update video. Like I said, these in the beginning of the video, these will be available for sale, and I'll be posting on Instagram like I had said. And the web page, it will be finished because I have enough knives here. I didn't want to start a web page and just have 2 knives on it. And I have 2 knife models that I like. I'm picky about the knives that I'm going to redo. I'm going to make a knife and I don't like it, and I don't rebuild it. I don't know why. Some of them are just one-offs, but I'm going to get in a line of them, 4 or 5 different models, and so they'll be on there, and I'll be sending out newsletters to whoever subscribes to it. So, hey, I want to take a minute here to thank everybody who is replying and responding on YouTube. There's just so many videos on there and so many knife makers, and there's some real good ones on there. And you know, I'm kind of one of those quiet makers that don't do a lot of talking, or my wife says and my kids say I'm a terrible salesman. I just don't like to talk about myself. But I guess I'm gonna put myself out there, and if I want to make knives, and making knives is a hard way to make a living, but man, you gotta love it though. I absolutely love it when I see a concept come from a drawing to a template to a knife to a finished knife. It's a rewarding feeling that you made that with your hands, that you've been given, and natural talent God has given you to do it. And I've been lucky I can make these things like I can. I don't know why or how, or they just end up getting done. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And let me take a look. It's in person whenever you're looking at it now. Yeah, I just want to take a minute to thank everybody who watches me and replies to my videos, because it's a lot of work making knives and editing videos and try to get everything done at one time and balance the family life also. So just want to do that update, and I hope you guys enjoy it and comment on what you like, what you don't like, and I'll try to please everybody, but I don't know if I can do that, so, but I try. So thanks for taking a couple minutes out of your life to watch my stuff.